DOT crews still out in force here this morning on I-94 as we're looking out to the west here in South Fargo, treating those roads. There's a lot of secondary roads, there's residential roads, and even some main arteries that are still snow covered. And you definitely want to make sure you give yourself plenty of time to get to where you need to be. The good thing, though, is the snow is over. We're starting to quiet things down here in the valley. There may be a couple of flurries still flying around here in the region, but we are looking at quieter weather here to start off our Thursday morning. We do want to take a look back, though, to what happened last night. So we had the snow, the light snow off and on throughout the day yesterday, and about 12 hours ago is how far we're going back here in this loop. And you can see we're still getting the snow at that point in time, and it just continues into the late night hours. Gradually overnight, we saw it really start to dwindle, and that will be the case the rest of the day. Any other places where we might have a couple of lingering flurries. Where the snow is still falling in the tri-state area, some places around the Duluth area, down along I-90 in Minnesota and stretching back into South Dakota. So if you need to hit the roads for your holiday destination and you're heading down to I-90, be aware you're going to be running into some snowy conditions. Another look at those snowfall reports so far, right in that 3 to 6 inch range that we told you about yesterday in the heart of the valley. Hillsborough and Natowash up to 6 inches. Those reports came in late last night, and so we're expecting to get some higher reports in some areas, some spotty areas where it was a little bit more than that, but generally we have been in that range for our snowfall totals so far. And if you've got one to pass along, we'd love to hear from you. Just head to our Facebook page and let us know how much you've measured in your location. Checking out your visibility, some places a little lower than others. Bemidji's at 2 miles, Gwinner's at 7 miles right now. That's where we have a 16-mile-per-hour wind speed. Might be a little bit of drifting snow happening in the Gwinner region with wind out of the north, ushering in some much colder air. We're only at 9 below currently in Langdon and Devil's Lake. It's 2 below in Hallock and Foston. Grand Forks 1 above, and Fargo's at 7 degrees, and we really won't see much warm up from here. In fact, we'll kind of just be right around that number, maybe dip a little bit more this morning, come up a little bit into the afternoon, but that's it. We'll show you that in our hourly planner. And wind chills, of course, as you would expect, are lower, especially in those areas where we're into the teens for wind speeds. We've got 10 below in Fargo, 15 below in Grand Forks, and some of us, we feel when we step outside like we're at 20 below or more up in the Devil's Lake area. So checking out your hour-by-hour planner, looking at some temperatures today that just kind of stay in the chilly range. We are going to be below 0 up north to start off this morning for the next few hours, and then gradually we'll work our way out of there, but we're not going to warm up much. We'll see some mostly sunny skies. This is the noon hour, the wind on the lighter side, and getting into the afternoon, temperatures that are into only the single digits, Highway 2 and north, and even the Southern Valley. Some of us not even getting to 10 degrees here today, including Fargo-Moorhead. So it's going to be a chilly day, especially compared to the mild weather we've had recently. So a surge of cold after our latest round. What might help us out for tonight, though, is that we've got another disturbance that's going to be moving in, and that's going to bring in some cloud cover to hopefully help us out, insulate us a bit here into the overnight hours tonight, though there will still be some places that start off below 0 tomorrow morning. So the cloud cover rolls in. There's also a chance for a little snow with that too in the morning hours at north and west, and then that just kind of drops southward. Another coating of light snow potentially by the noon hour in places like Fargo and down into the Southern Valley, Lakes Country into the afternoon hours. We'll be seeing some of that snow too, and a little breezy as well. Winds getting into the 20s after that system passes through. So a frosty morning. We've seen some of those recently, and this is in the Gully area. This is from Tammy. Thank you. We've got a lot of wintry scenes out there this morning. You can upload your photos of the latest winter weather to valleynewslive.com. And checking out your 7-day planner, we're looking at a milder day again tomorrow, a little more of a breeze though, and then we start to slide into those colder temperatures. This weekend right now doesn't look too bad at this point. We're going to be into the teens for highs, but after Christmas Eve, it looks like Christmas Day and the week of Christmas, it's going to be pretty brutal. We've got below 0 temperatures, then we'll just stay there, at least for the first half of the week. It's going to be a chilly end to 2017, it looks like. So be ready. Of course, we've been talking about this for a little while, but still, it's nice to kind of put off when you don't have to worry about it right away.
Thank you, Lisa. Today is one of the biggest travel days going into the Christmas weekend, and we'll tell you one place to get those last-minute stocking stuffers if you're about to hit the road.